19 minutes after the hour. Welcome back to Good Day Columbia. Here's a check of our Skywatch Doppler radar. It is pretty quiet right now. We expect to see some precip and some rain, freezing rain, mixture of maybe some frozen stuff as well, and then snow eventually here over the next 2 to 3 days here in the Midlands. We'll talk about that in just a second. 48 in Camden right now is the temperature, 48 in Sumter, 45 at Columbia Metro Airport. A winter storm watch goes into effect tomorrow, 11 a.m. for the area shaded in blue, and winter storm warning for the area shaded in pink towards the PD and Grand Strand of South Carolina starting tomorrow at noon. So that's what we're talking about, a winter storm watch. Fairfield and Newberry County, you are not in that winter storm watch, but you could still see some wintry weather fall in your area. So here's our satellite radar across the entire southeast showing us what's setting up. We do have a little Arctic cold front coming on by with some Arctic air behind it. Meanwhile, in front of it, a few splash and dash sprinkles, but that's about it. We expect an area of low pressure to form off the coast of South Carolina tomorrow. 4 degrees is the current temperature in Indianapolis, 5 in Kansas City, so that's the kind of air that's coming down. It won't be that cold. It'll modify a little bit by the time it gets here, but definitely some colder air that will be in place. And here's what we have going on with our winter weather event for Tuesday into Wednesday. Today, that cold air will come on in place, and that front will stall out off the coast of South Carolina. An area of low pressure will form off, and it depends on where that area of low pressure goes along this front. The track of that is key to how much moisture we get here in the Midlands, thus our snow totals and ice accumulations as well. So we'll start off with a little bit of a mix Tuesday afternoon into the early evening hours. We'll switch it to mostly snow overnight, late overnight, and then we can see 2 to 4 inches of snow possible here, maybe a 1/4 inch of an ice too before it's all said and done. And then the farther east you go, the more chance of ice accumulations you have. Wednesday morning, it'll exit out of here by the, say, lunch hour, and we'll be clearing it out, but we still will have kind of cool temperatures, so that snow or whatever falls will actually hang around for a bit. Here's our Future Watch snow totals throughout Wednesday. It has about 2 to 3 inches of snow for some of us, and maybe a dusting to an inch for others. Here's our Future Watch ice accumulations here. You see the best chance I-20 and eastbound, south and eastbound here, 1/2 inch to even more possible, depending on how much cold air we have in place in the mid-levels of the atmosphere. And so here's our snowfall accumulation map, 0 to 2 inches for you in, say, the western Midlands, 2 to 4 in parts of the central Midlands, and 2 to 3 thanks to those icy accumulations that will keep the snowfall down. So here you can find this story on watch.com and share it with your friends. Day planner for today, mid-60s though, so it'll be above average before we get a check of reality here in winter in January. Here's our 7-day planner. Best chance of snow is overnight Tuesday into Wednesday. It'll be out of here by lunchtime, so make sure you are prepared for that. It'll be chilly Thursday morning, back to 60 by Saturday.